Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Today, I think, should be the last day of the Festival of Accord. And so, the last day, to my knowledge for now, to collect these bombs. I'll have 60. That's a wonderful number. But I'm pretty sure it ends in... This will be the last one for 22 hours, so... Doing this, I will practice hunting horn, see what I can get. 6-star tempered in the cliffs with hunting horn is probably not happening, because I don't think there's anything that I would be comfortable hunting with a hunting horn. But a Hirobami and another quest should be fine. Hirobami's a little iffy, but plains, forest, plains, Wyveria, plains, plains, forest, Wyveria, plains, basin, plains, hollow, Wyveria. None of those are in the cliffs. Why are there no cliff event quests? I don't know why I ran back here. I could have checked somewhere else. Okay. Very efficient. So I have to pick basically any other event quest. And I guess if I can't do a 6-star in the... If I have to do an event quest somewhere else, then I might as well do an event quest that is a 6-star tempered for efficiency. I don't know what my food is like. Show me my food. I don't have food. Fair enough. I don't know. I haven't fought a Gravios in a while. I don't think it's going to be terrible, because I feel like going by logic, a blunt weapon should be good against a rock monster. I'm gonna check because I don't trust this game, but it's a two-star the whole way. That's fine. It'll change when parts break. So I'll just see how it goes. It's gonna be hard to hit the head because I'm bad. But... Okay, why did the Sacred do that? No supply items, very helpful. Yeah, the heads can be kind of high up. Pick me up. Get the mount. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go very, it's not gonna necessarily be hard, it's just not gonna look nice. Because genuinely, I hate constantly seeing, like, bad damage numbers that aren't effective. Is this gonna be a wound? It is. Which, I thought I hit that, but I guess not. I've not fought it enough in this game to know that it would do that, so I was greedy. The head's actually not as bad as I was expecting it to be. It's actually doing a very good job of deserved, but also it didn't do that much damage. My struggle right now is not knowing all of my inputs. I need to laser, I think, before I perform. Or I get really lucky, hopefully, and it roars, and that ruins everything. So I need to divine protection. I pressed Y twice. Okay. So this, and then B for the divine protection. I'm gonna play it because it's paralyzed. It is very good. But now I need ailments negated. That's the straight down fire. Oops, I pressed right bumper too soon. Big move. Thank you. That is very... I really do think that it is kind of a weak wound attack. Like, it doesn't just work, whereas so many other ones just hit hard. I think comparing this to every other weapon I've tried, it's kind of a shame. Because I feel like there's like, you play notes to hit, it's not bad, it just feels like it could just do more for free and it would be fine. Like, I don't think there'd be any loss, or I don't think it would be too strong if it just hit harder. Though admittedly, this particular weapon choice is very defensive, with the bubbles for damage reduction, or resistance, not damage reduction, it's kind of a different distinction. I keep messing up the all ailments negated though, which is not the end of the world, because that's the issue. I'm bad, and I don't know the timings on the attacks, so I do mash a lot. And the note 1 attack kind of plays a lot. The second note 1 plays a lot faster than I expect. I should have just gone for the echo, or the encore there. Because if I'd gone for the encore, I would have gotten the level 2, whatever the purple means. I'm just gonna kind of press buttons. Thought I was far enough away. Though I don't know if I could have rolled it the second time, even if I'd been mashing for the roll. Okay. Kind of just pushing buttons, as always. It does feel pretty effective against this guy, though. Like, it did a very good job of breaking the, chest. I'm not making use of the offset melody at all. I probably could. Without even that much struggle. Okay, I'm here to get my status attack up. I probably should play for a longer play there, but... yeah, it's kind of my habit of mashing that's getting me into the biggest... it's the biggest struggle. Where things just... why is it not even attacking me? What is it doing? That's not at all what I pressed. I pressed this. Which is very similar. Because right trigger and right trigger B, or right trigger A, both have right trigger. Just give me the Echo Wave. I already have the Echo Wave, actually. Give me this. And then greed. Why did it have to flinch so far? Like... nope. Never intentional. Nope. My bad. I don't know how to input. It's BY that I need if I want to offset. Okay, I forgot. I really don't like... there's a specific thing about this version of Gravios that I don't like. And that is the fact that, in Gen U at least... okay, what's that? I thought I was pushing the offset melody. Is that how the offset melody goes? And it's just really slow? But in Gen U, Gravios will not... why am I not... am I at max bubbles and they're not letting me replace old bubbles with a new bubble? That must be what it is. That's actually really annoying. Whatever. But in Gen U, you break the chest on the Gravios, or the torso really, and it stops leaking fire. Or maybe it's you break the back. Maybe that's the key distinction. Yeah, that's so slow. Is that like step back into that? I'm just pressing whatever. Like if you break their back, maybe I haven't broken the back and I only break the front because I'm not using enough aerial capacity because I don't have any aerial capacity that isn't just jumping off the sacred. But at least if you break it, it releases the heat up top and it stops blasting you. Maybe it does the same and I'm just not breaking the back. And I could be misremembering, but I was pretty sure. Whatever. That, like, the back and the chest were kind of linked in Gen U, but I might be wrong. But, like, it doesn't do the heat release on the bottom, I think, in this game, until you break the chest. At least the heat release post that type of attack. Like that exact scenario there. I don't think it does that until you've broken it. Which I could be wrong. And I could just have really bad memory. Or awareness. Status attack. Okay, because I button mash, I'm bad. I'd rather just perform there. Status ailments are this, that, that, that. Ah, because I wasted the self-improvement, I need to redo status attack. Or because I accidentally did self-improvement. Oh, wrong one. I wanted Divine Protection? No. Well, I need to do Divine Protection now anyway, because otherwise I'll clear it off. Oh, I keep doing that. How do I do that every time? Yeah, I have not memorized these. Makes it a lot harder. So I want this, that, Divine Protection. Self-improvement's fine, I guess I should perform now so I don't have to do ailments negated for the 6th time. Please stop just walking for no reason. Makes it very hard to use these bubbles if you're just walking in a random direction. That's maybe the funniest monster kill I've done in a while. Killing it with the echo bubble. Pretty funny to me. I do need to hunt it with an insect glaive at some point, a Gravios. See if that breaks the back and bends the heat up instead of down. Post laser. But I can do that in the future. Decent ingredients. Worthless relics. That was okay. Now I just need to do 2 quests in the cliffs with Hirobami, my favorite. None of which can be event quests. It just feels sad that there's no event quests currently available. So let's see if there's any... I'm not doing this because it's a Gormagala, and that's harder than I think I'm comfortable with this weapon right now. Bungonga's pretty easy, but it is, I think, an acceptable practice target. Yeah, if it was a frenzied Bungonga, it would still be pretty easy and a good test subject. Boom, protective polish applied. Beat him up. Yeah, figured it would roar. I just wanted to try. I should try to offset melody this guy. I'm assuming, but I don't know, that what I want to do with an offset melody is hit it on the forward swing. And not the initial jump back. I hate that hop. Okay, I've got enough to start. Or not? I thought I had 3 things that... Oh, the offset melody. Confusing me. So I want status attack. Which would be... bop, bop, bop. I got, I think, some of the timing there. Come on, don't roar. I wish I had earplugs on this hunting horn. It'd be very helpful. Unfortunate. I got greedy. Yeah, I think I know what the timing... Like, it clearly shows what the timing is supposed to be. So... the timing for... the wound break needs you to know the notes you're trying to play without having to look in the top corner. But other than that, it doesn't actually seem that difficult to work with. Okay. I have no idea if the swing forward there is what I'm trying to target or not. I also need to get the hilt stab as part of combos to get more efficient use of time and openings instead of having this slow wing, which is not that bad, but yep. It just takes more time. And what I should be comboing is Echo Wave Paralysis. Oh. Cancel, 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 cancel. This is the important thing though. The like comboing a note within the double note is definitely something I need to... I didn't know that was an attack. I should have known because I've been tricked by it many times. Yep, that attack I should have known as well. Oh. Like it's quite straightforward. Why did I step back that much though? I didn't think I would step back that much for anything. I also need to learn this, that, offset melody. I'm committed to the music. And obviously the wrong choice. Wrong button. I tried to offset. I think the offset melody is bad. Not purely because it's hard to... Well, no, mostly because it's hard to hit. But, like... It's awkward to hit because the input is pressing 3 buttons and hoping they correctly play at the same time. Instead of you're a 1/10 of a second off on one of the buttons, so you accidentally perform instead of the intended, you know, attack. And it's kind of... It's something that I wish was a little bit more convenient. I don't know how it would be more convenient without being totally different in every way. But some more reliable input would be welcome, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pushing random buttons. I should try just seeing the timing on that properly instead of going for the correct combos. I should just mash whatever is available. Paralyze yourself, please. When you use a monster like that, it does feel very effective. Like, it's a good amount of openings. Its face is right where you want it, close to the ground. It's weak to paralysis for this particular weapon. It's like the perfect target, which makes it worse for learning, honestly. Like, if it's the perfect target to kill easily, it's not as good of a, you know, practice. It's not bad. I was gonna say I'd rather do tempered, but this has better loot, I think, and I'd much rather get better loot, because the only thing useful here is the 2 glowing orbs. This is all worthless. Or at least this guy. 1 glowing orb, so kind of equal. One is sword, one is armor, is different. That's not as good. But at least valuable materials. Meaning, I can make a weapon. Or I can make armor. Nice, relaxed. I don't like this monster because of how it tends to move in the air. And how it has friends. Gotta hate monsters with friends. They gotta be loners. This one doesn't have any friends. Hey! I almost feel bad for this Hirobami. Like, he has no friends. When every other Hirobami has like a dozen friends. Well, half a dozen. I'm also just button mashing. I do like the snow. It's not like the most accurate, but it is kind of nice looking to see it leaving tracks in the snow. Okay, so I need to apply this. I'm just gonna let it keep attacking because I'm just gonna keep getting hit. I need to focus on achieving the buffs because I'm really bad at managing them. I want Divine Protection, which is this, this, that. Oh, I've accidentally self-improvemented. I actually hate self-improvement for that. because it's so easy to accidentally apply. And it's good to have, but it just ruins trying to play them all at once. Okay, make sure I don't push the wrong buttons. I'm here for status attack, which is actually starting with a blue. Okay, now I can perform. Unfortunate. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Just focusing on the trigger itself there is not that bad. Like, the damage from the wound break, if you just focus on the triggers, decent. I didn't hit the correct timing every time, so I don't know what it's like if you get it perfect, but... Oh, and I accidentally self-improvemented again. You know, let's just perform over here. This... Divine Protection. Yeah, I don't think this is a fun weapon pairing for this monster. I think it feels pretty rough. But again, there's plenty of times where I've been very wrong about stuff like that. Where initially it feels bad, but then when I get a little more comfortable with the weapon, it goes a lot better. But I will never not hate Hirobami. Because it is super annoying to me. Okay, give me this. Or not. Just let me hit your wound. Hit the wound, please. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, I might have missed one. I don't know what a perfect combo looks like. But that didn't look like as much damage as most other wound things do. And unless I missed something. Like, maybe I missed the point of the combo and it would have dealt, like, twice as much damage. But it takes more effort to do less damage. I think it's less damage, I'm not certain. It does have the benefit of queuing up a song, which is a positive, but I don't know. Even with that, it feels like it should do, even with the benefit of queuing up a song. That's kind of annoying. I didn't get to actually do a wound break there. But yeah, even with the benefit of queuing up a song, it doesn't... It takes a lot more effort. So, like, it giving the benefit of queuing up a song and doing a lot of damage would be great. And I don't think it would be unreasonable to do more damage than the Switch Axe and its wound break. Admittedly, the Switch Axe, I think the higher damage wound break is sort of, it drains sword gauge, so that kind of weighs in on it a bit. I didn't even mean to hit it there, but that's fine. And the bubbles take slightly longer than I would like, personally. they stay for a long time, which is why it's totally fine. I don't know. It just genuinely doesn't feel like if it was just better, it would be that bad. Maybe I'm underestimating the damage it's dealing in general, but... Because like, when you get those types of combos, it does hit hard. Which is important. But no, in my personal opinion, my food already wore off. It feels like the hardest weapon I've tried, but it doesn't... Basically, it feels weaker than dual blades, and dual blades are super easy. Like, I hope... Basically, I hope that optimized hunting horn... It benefits team. That's another part that I'm not accounting for properly. So, that's actually very important. That I'm pretty sure hunting horn still, you know, benefits teammates. So the fact that it's solo, it probably shouldn't be exactly... It shouldn't be the strongest damage-wise if it has all these defensive bonuses and teamwork bonuses. But it still feels like... I don't know. It should... It feels to me like it should outperform dual blades, just because dual blades are dual blades. And they don't feel very complex. Maybe there's something more. And maybe they do outperform if you're really good. Which I know I'm not. And it does KO, potentially. The only issue with the KO... I definitely didn't push X. The only issue with, like, KO factors... There's a lot of monsters in this installment that feel really hard to hit their head. Just because they're tall. Which I get... It's probably not new to this installment. It's probably that the only other time I've played Hunting Horn... I also had access to oh, what's it called? The bugs in Rise. Like, being able to launch yourself up made a bit of a difference, I think. I don't know how important it was, but... Yep, greedy. Maybe if I had a more offensively focused weapon, though. Because this is a very defensive weapon, with a lot of its benefits. Like, it has status attack up, and that's kind of it for offense. Beep, beep. Do that again, and then Y. I guess that could be the other big factor that I'm not measuring properly. I'm running a defensive, paralyzing weapon, so obviously it should do less damage than a comparable offensive, elementally suited weapon. See, it is probably an unfair comparison. Though admittedly, when I played Dual Blades, I was using a dragon element for everything, so not elementally suitable. I'm not trying to press that, I'm trying to press this. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, I did that in the wrong order, didn't I? Yep, greedy. I need the ailment negation. It does have good explosive hits. I was expecting that to actually attack me there. Oh, you know what? I have a gauge on on the left of the musical staff, indicating, I assume, how many bubbles I can place. Or how many bubbles I have placed down. Yeah. I have one that I can place. Now I have two that I can place. Cool. That's a bit of a small section. I love canceling my paralysis by knocking down a monster, thereby wasting crowd control time. This might be an ideal weapon for this monster, though. Or basically any, anything with all ailments negated kind of shreds. You can't get poison, you can't get slept. It's hard to quantify buffs like that in terms of how much value they provide in killing a monster. They definitely help. Like, the only way to really compare would be like running several fights, seeing how often you get hit, seeing how often you have to clear poison, or how little damage that deals in this context. See how much you have to clear poison, see how much you get beat up by sleep. That was 5 hits at least, this time. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I definitely feel that could do more damage. Like, just as a baseline. Being able to ignore that sleep is very convenient. Like, getting stabbed by that and not basically being doomed is really good. Like, it helps a lot, and if it applies to your team, and they're just immune to sleep, they're still as trivial. Like, that actually felt really good. The issue might be, it really might just be an issue of the weapon feels bad because, for damage-wise, because it's just a bad weapon, specific weapon damage-wise. And it's not actually an issue that it is not... Oh, what is this? Not tempered. It is not an issue arising from the hunting horn. It could be an issue arising from the hunting horn I picked. Which would be fair enough. Maybe a blast hunting horn would do a ton of damage or something funny. I don't know. 41. Last I checked, I was like 16. Oh, that's a smaller looking one. I don't think this is gonna work. But you always gotta doubt yourself. Always doubt yourself. That's the correct approach 100% of the time. Because if you doubt yourself, your chances skyrocket. See, I didn't doubt myself. And because I didn't doubt myself, I got 38 points. I actually was doubting myself, I just didn't doubt myself out loud. You have to vocalize your doubt. Yep, nothing else to say? Yep. It was fun though. I've enjoyed... Honestly, I've enjoyed pretty much every weapon I've tried. So I really should give the bow guns a chance. Because they might play just as well as the bow does. And I'm just not giving them a fair shot. Yeah. That was fun. This, I think, is the last day of the festival. So, I'm not sure exactly what I will be doing next time. For me, it will be a little bit before I play again. At least a few days. If not like a week. I'm not actually sure how long I have. Probably 4 or 5 days. If this is the end. If tomorrow there's still another day of the event, then I will continue tomorrow, but... It's chill. But yeah, a different horn with earplugs would be nice, actually. Earplugs health recovery, affinity health recovery is kind of nice. Like, attack up large? That would probably be pretty good. Everything else looks kind of bad, but... An echo bubble with health regen seems kind of nice. Poison seems situational. But... a lot of these would be better. No, not a lot of these. Some of these would be better offensively. Like that one. That one actually looks kind of interesting. Like 2 levels of Slugger is really nice for free. That might be really good. It has Restore Sharpness itself, it has Attack Up Large, Extend All Melodies, which is only useful for Attack Up, Self-Improvement, and Knockback? That's not that good. Like, it's pretty high raw, it has a bunch of Dragon Attack, good Sharpness, Defense Elemental Resist. What is it rocking? It's Resounding Melody, which is offensive. Like, that might be really good. But yeah, I won't do anything with this yet. Realistically, if the event finishes after today, I want to do Arc Tempered Ray Dao with more weapons. It's possible. I'll decide what I'll do in the future. It'll be unpredictable, even to me. So at the time I play, I'll figure it out then. This kind of looks like a CPU. All of the sockets or whatever that get that a hard drive, not hard drive, motherboard and CPU get plugged in together. It's what that texture looks like to me, with this shape in the middle. Yeah. Either way, that's it for today. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.